Okay, in this game I play as Yone in the mid lane against Pantheon. For my runes I take Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Ravenous Hunter and Taste of Blood. I used to take Fleet Footwork instead of Conqueror, but I know that Conqueror is probably better throughout the entire game, and since I'm a lot more confident with Yone now, and I'm fighting a melee champ as well, I think Conqueror will be a lot better for this game, so I went with Conqueror instead of Fleet this time. So the plan, just as usual with Yone, is to play it safe for the early part of the game, only be a lot more aggressive if I know I can get the kill or get to late game. I'm going to be using my E to poke a lot, so once I have that up, that's when I'll really go all in when I can. Otherwise, I won't go all in because it's not as safe if I just go in with my Q, and I could either get ganked or I could just be outplayed in a trade. Okay, so I've managed to actually get him quite low now, so if I do get all my abilities up, or maybe once I hit 3, I'll just go all in and hopefully get the kill here, because I do have Ignite as well. Okay, it looks like I didn't actually need Ignite, but I feel like if I didn't use it, he would have just flashed out of the way and maybe gotten away with survival. So I just ignited just for safety, and it's definitely very beneficial to get a kill this early on. So just like I traded there, I'm going to be looking to trade like that basically until I get enough lifesteal or omnivamp, just because Yone is quite easy to kill, especially without any type of healing. So I don't want to be pushed too far ahead without my E, because I can get easily ganked, or a Pantheon could come out with a lot of damage, which, you know, he's known to do. Oh damn it, I flashed there because I wanted that kill, but no big deal. I mean, Irelia getting a kill is definitely not the worst thing. I think he got too greedy there trying to go for Evelyn. So the way that I trade with Yone is maybe not the most optimal, but I do it so that I take the least damage. And whenever I have my Q ready for the knock-up, I always make sure my E is up before I actually go in for the champ, and if I do get the knock-up, then I use my W, another Q if I can, and maybe a few autos, just because I know I'll get the most damage done on them, and with my E recoil I'll do even more damage. But if I don't actually get the knock-up on Pantheon, because he has a stun and he has Q and he also has a block, I know that he can use all of those on me, which means he won't take damage and he'll be able to execute as much damage on me as possible. So without the knock-up, I tend to recoil as quick as I can, unless I know that his stun is down. But right now my E is about to come up, and I do have Ignite and my ultimate, so I can probably finish him here if he stays any longer. Okay, so that was nice and clean. And in a world where I didn't actually get Pantheon and Rengar came from behind and I didn't even have my E up, I would have taken more turret damage, and Rengar and Pantheon would definitely be able to kill me because I wouldn't be able to get to safety in time. So having the E and going in with that is so essential for the way that I play anyway. That there was a really nice trade for me, and it doesn't look like Pantheon's gonna go, because he just came back with full health after dying, and I don't think he wants to waste having to go back again without actually getting any gold or anything. So if he does stay, it means he's gonna die, and this is where I start to snowball. Just wanted some health there just in case I need to dive. And also it stops him from getting it. I do have my ultimate, so I'm not worried about fighting 2-on-1. Okay, nice, did get the double. So I've seen that happen far too often. The laner with low health gets the confidence just because their jungler's there, but that is not a reason to get confident. Of course it does work, but you have to play it right. And yeah, I mean, Pantheon must have been pressured to stay because Rengar was getting attacked by me and he was sticking around for whatever reason, and yeah, it just didn't work out for them. Okay, Pantheon's just getting bullied now. He's 2 levels lower than me, and in a single trade without Ignite or my ultimate, he's losing like 70% of his health. So this is not looking good for him, and looking very good for me. Oh my god, so close to killing Pantheon. If I had just got a little bit extra damage on him, I would have got 3 kills. So it took 3 of them to come at me. But again, the recoil from the E really did save me. Because of all of the... Rengar had his ultimate on. Thresh has his hook, of course. And of course, with Pantheon's CC, I would not have made it if I didn't recoil close to my turret like I did. So that was very, very lucky that I had that. And just as you saw there, Pantheon with his shield and with his stun under turret, it's very difficult to dive him, especially if I miss the knock up. So you have to knock up to actually go all in, and that's why E is so important. Yeah, and even Volibear's come down. I think they're getting scared that I'm getting too fed too quickly, and it is a problem when you've got someone like Yone getting fed. Ah, 1 kill, good enough. Ultimate is coming up though, so I might be able to even one-shot Pantheon right now, because I am still levels above him. Ah, that was my mistake there. I shouldn't have actually used my ultimate when it was so close to the end of my E, because I knew I would have to recoil. So, a bit of a mistake, but no big deal. And it happened again. Missed the knock-up, and 1 stun really completely changes the course of that trade, just because of how much damage I'd take under turret. So Pantheon is playing a little bit better, he's dying less. Okay, very nicely done. I didn't realize I was counter-ganking, but turned out to be a really successful one. So we got all three of them. That was nice. If I didn't actually use my Q, I probably would have been hit by Urgot's ultimate and would have been dead. Wouldn't have gone the way that I wanted, but luckily did get out of that with 2 assists and a kill. So I'll take that. Now I look like a team player as well. Okay, Ultimate and Ignite are back up. I might be able to one-shot if I play this right. Easy money. Oh, look at Volibear there. He looks so tantalizing, so tasty. If he goes towards his turret instead of through the jungle, he's dead. So that's one thing that he has to decide. Okay, yep, he's dead. Dead with no flash, might I add. The best thing about that was he didn't even get the scuttle, so I got his scuttle and then I killed him. That's really sad. Damn, this guy is so strong. What the hell? I thought Urgot bottom lane was quite weird. I thought that was definitely going to go down badly, but he's the only person on their team that's doing well, so credit to him, I guess. And 4 of his 6 kills haven't even been with Thresh's assist, so that's pretty impressive as well. Okay, now this is just ridiculous. I think I'm just killing him too quickly because he doesn't have enough armor. So my auto attacks are doing crazy amounts of damage, especially because of my attack speed. Even though I only have 1 full item built, that's a real damage item. That was so sad for him. He got a kill finally after 20 minutes and he got to enjoy it for about 2 seconds. Come on, CC for over 6 seconds. That's ridiculous. No way am I going through that again. That was very close. I think it's very difficult for me to die now that I have 2 lifesteal items and the shield from the passive on my shield bow. So diving me like this is pretty risky, or pretty stupid actually. That looks like a Rengar that's just given up. Like, there's no reason for him to stay under turret like that. It's not like he's intimidating at all. They're probably going to come up here because it looks like I'm alone, so I'm just going to hide and wait for someone. There he is. And that's the game.